Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, for the new Bird Box spin-off film Bird Box Barcelona, which is set at the same period as the original film, we are returning to the post-apocalyptic world of Bird Box. The new film centers on Sebastian and his daughter, Anna, as they struggle to stay away from the dangerous invisible monsters. They join forces with certain survivors along the road, including Octavio, Sofia, and Claire. Although Sebastian has a secret and Anna is not who she seems to be, the dynamics of the film are radically altered. It sounds like the first movie again, only this time it's set in Barcelona. We're here to assist by clarifying everything, though, in case you are too busy cowering under a pillow. Don't read on unless you've seen Bird Box Barcelona, since there will be major spoilers. What has become of Anna? In Bird Box Barcelona, it becomes clear early on that Sebastian isn't genuinely attempting to flee the animals. As a seer like Gary in the first film, he has previously seen the monsters and feels it is his duty to reveal them to every survivor. Every time he does, Sebastian notices a ball of light emerging from the most recent victim of the creatures, which he interprets as proof that he saved them. Even though Anna isn't his daughter, he believes everything she says to be true, similar to the original film. Bird Box Barcelona flashes back to the beginning of the end of the world. When Padre Esterborn captures them, he compels them to see, despite Sebastian's first efforts to keep Anna safe. Sebastian perceives the entities as angels, while Anna commits herself after viewing them. Sebastian began carrying out his ostensibly noble mission to show everyone what they're missing by donning blindfolds as soon as he spotted Anna standing by his side once more. But as the film progresses, he starts to doubt that the monsters are what they seem to be. Though it takes him killing the majority of the survivors he is with before he realizes this. Sebastian, however, doesn't notice Octavio's light when he fools Octavio into seeing the monsters. Suppose I'm not the shepherd after all. What if I'm the wolf? He asks Anna. When Claire realizes what Sebastian did to Octavio, she flees with Sofia, but he follows them. Sebastian attempts to undo Sofia's blindfold when Claire is rendered unconscious after falling into a piece of scaffolding, but stops himself. Then he swears to drive Claire and Sofia to Monchum, where Sofia was going with her mother before they became separated, as a place of safety. Claire doesn't fully trust him, which is understandable. But he now understands who Anna truly is, the supernatural beings manipulating his thoughts. "Brief may destroy you," he says to Claire. "I believed I was chosen, but I was only damaged." He had to lead several people to their deaths in order to figure it out. But at least he succeeded, we think. Padre Esteban and his group of disciples arrive as they make their way to the tramway that will transport them to Montjuic. Sebastian deters them so that Claire and Sofia may board the tram and travel to safety. But he pays the price by stabbing himself and Padre Esteban with a metal stick. When Claire and Sofia arrive in Montjuic, the military welcomes them. In the last moments, it is revealed that the military is attempting to develop a cure utilizing the DNA of the seers as the key to creating immunity. Sofia is reunited with her mother, but does Bird Box Barcelona provide any new information about these invisible beings that the original film did not? Which monsters are they? Although the monster's appearance is still a mystery in Bird Box Barcelona, it does develop the mythos around them that was introduced in the previous film. They manifest as your worst fears, your deepest sadness, or your greatest loss, according to Bird Box. In the new film, Octavio explains this by drawing a comparison between it and the observer effect, in which something transforms as you look at it but might have been anything before. If these entities are somehow quantum beings, perhaps they don't even have a stable state. Perhaps they are always altering and shifting until we hear or see them, at which point they take on our characteristics. He adds our worries, our anguish, our suffering. Sebastian first perceives them as angels for this reason. Although another seer he encounters perceives them as extraterrestrials who will take us to the stars. To the spectator, the creatures may literally take on any form, and depending on what shape they adopt, whether that individual commits suicide or develops into a seer is determined. Sebastian hears Claire tell him, "Those creatures, they burrow into our minds. They take our anxieties and ideas and pervert them. They transform them into a tool for controlling you." For Sebastian, this indicates that the monsters pose as Anna because they know that if she tells him about their objective, he'll believe it and become their dedicated follower. For Claire, this means that the creatures are trying to influence her by imitating her deceased brother. However, it's possible that by leaving Sears about, the creatures may bring about their own destruction. The army doctor informs Claire that they are searching for a genetic change in a Sears DNA when she arrives at Montjuic. Extreme levels of stress can sometimes affect people's DNA, even change it, the doctor says. Sebastian experienced this, and his extreme form of stress was the sorrow over his daughter's passing. The military has speculated that if all Sears have the same epigenetic alteration, this finding may lead to a means of developing immunity to the impacts of the monsters. They've already begun working with rats in their studies, employing a substance known as a Sear compound that lets them view the animals for 48 seconds before they commit themselves. Given that Bird Box Barcelona finishes more than 4 years before Bird Box when the world was still very chaotic, it's plausible that the military's tests weren't precisely a success. However, if a sequel to Bird Box is planned, this will undoubtedly be a story component that is developed further. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.